Many of you in here have probably been wrongfully justified or accused of something in your life, whether it's something small or maybe something on a greater scale. Michael Brown was wrongfully justified by the police. He was murdered. Police misconduct could happen to any of you at any moment. During 2011, according to the Justice of Bureau statistics, 62.9 million people ages 16 and older, or 26% of people, had interaction with the police, whether it was a traffic stop or an arrest. I've done extensive research and gathered information off credible websites such as the Huffington Post, CNN, and WhiteHouse.gov. Today I'm going to be talking to you about 3 points: the Michael Brown case, other police misconduct, and how police are starting to wear cameras. Our first topic, the Michael Brown case. Michael Brown was killed in Ferguson, Missouri on August 9th, 2014. He was 18. It was on a bright Saturday afternoon. According to Elliot McLaughlin from CNN, reports that Darian Johnson, Michael Brown's friend, they were together walking down the street when an officer approached them. An officer abruptly opened the door, hitting both of them, and then the officer then grabbed Brown. The officer strangled Brown, and there was a fight in the car, inside the police car. The officer then fired a bullet, hitting Brown. Brown and Johnson both darted off in different directions. The officer chased down Brown and fired at him 5 more times, killing him. Witnesses say that Brown was standing with his hands in the air and surrendering when the last 5 shots were fired. This sparked many emotions and thoughts across the country. Protests have been going on since day one in Ferguson, Missouri, and will continue for quite some time. Michael Brown was not only the person that has had police misconduct. Many of you have probably heard of Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman. Trayvon Martin has a pretty similar case to Michael Brown. He was walking down the street with a pack of Skittles and a can of tea. He was wearing a hoodie. He was then shot and killed by George Zimmerman. Many believe this was a race factor and there was no justified reason for the shooting. Obama, according to the WhiteHouse.gov, said this about the Trayvon Martin case. You know, when Trayvon Martin was first shot, I said to myself, this could have been my son. Another way of saying that is, Trayvon Martin could have been me 35 years ago. Obviously, this is a big issue if the president's even talking about it. Not all police misconduct is reported or handled correctly. According to the Huffington Post, a whopping 99% of all complaints regarding police brutality are left uninvestigated in central New Jersey. That's 99%. That means only one out of every 100 cases are properly investigated. 2 other cases that some of you may have heard of police misconduct is Kenneth Chamberlain. He was an ex-Marine. He was on life support, and his life support actually accidentally rang, and the police came to his house, broke inside his house, tasered him, and then shot him to death. Another one is Marlene Pinnock, a homeless woman. She was on the side of a road when the police officer approached her and started beating her repeatedly. Luckily for her, there was a bystander that reported this. The officer is in trouble for his actions, and Pinnock was gained $1.5 million in a settlement. Because of all this police misconduct, it leads me to my 3rd point. Police are now starting to have to wear cameras. Police in Ferguson, Missouri are now all required to wear body cameras. A small town in California, San Bernardino, had 70 officers wear body cameras starting February 2012. According to The Guardian, public complaints have plunged 88% compared to the previous months without the cameras. Officers' use of force has fell by 60%. Police in D.C. have also started wearing cameras. They started on October 1st. 165 police officers are trying out several different models of cameras. The prices of these cameras are ranging from $400 to $700. New police rules and regulations have statistics to prove that it's reduced police misconduct and is expected to do so in the future. I've now talked about the Michael Brown case, other police misconduct, and how police are starting to wear cameras. I hope I've informed you, and have a nice day.